Now wait a second, you're gonna have to provide more. Yeah, I agree with the Supreme Keeper here. If you didn't agree that those terms would be sufficient, why did you suggest it in the first place? I'm gonna switch over to Skype for a second to see what's going on there. Okay. I was analyzing. Really? How so? You're a crafty one indeed. Yes, he is. Bastion wishes to suggest an offer. No Crow conceals a smirk beneath his twitching mustache and glances at his fellow Zolly. See, now that is a good emote. Very well. Now, what do we have here, Wezzy? How are you gonna counter? Well, how are you gonna try to come out on top here once Saildor tells you what his counter offer is? You know, if we really wanted to, the Oathkeepers could kind of blackmail the other provinces by denying them the goods from the other places. Like take Lyradel for instance. If we really wanted to blackmail them, we could deny them any of the goods from Trivios or any of the goods from Wintermist, and they would have to try to do without. Let's see. Each Zolly farmer sent to Lyradel shall be able to keep half of what he farms, wheat only, and the rest. Excess seed shall be sent to your warehouses. I'm not finished. Holds up a warning hand. Yeah, Mr. Red Sky has jumped the gun there a little. Here we go. Shows apology. How do you show apology? I have no idea how you do that, Red. I know how you can look apologetic. I know how you can actually give an apology, but I don't know how you can show apology. Let's see. In turn, basically the Zolly farmers can keep half of the wheat they harvest, and any seeds left over from replanting get sent to the Lyradel warehouses, end up being owned by Lyradel. In turn what? Gotta wait for him to type this all out. In turn, Lyradel may trade its lumber for meat from Trivios. 1 unit of meat for every 2 units of logs. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Although the 1 for 2... Well, considering you can get, out of 2 logs, you can get 8 planks. About their other products. You mean sand and sandstone? They can't really access that quite yet. While the tree farms are working and one of the mines is working, the other mine and the sand mine are not. Yeah, chicken, wool, and now pork as well. Those would count as meat, wouldn't they, except for wool? Those trades are secondary to survival, I think. Your priorities are a bit off. No? By the Atea, they want everything, don't they? Yep. is why I worked for a Terengali merchant. Oh crap, that wasn't supposed to be emoted. That was supposed to be... Oh. That was supposed to be whispered. Crap. Oh man. Yeah, I can't even type in Skype right now. I just massively misspelled whisper. Oh, this is what I get for using the wrong key. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Boss's history was, before he was an Oathkeeper, he spent a lot of his time as a caravan guard, even at times heading up the entire security for very large caravans. Let's see. If you want it cooked, then I think it should be fair for 3 logs for every 1 unit of cooked meat. Oh, this is because Wes asked, will the meat be cooked or raw? Logs will be used to cook the meat. Hido nods, his hand still raised. At least he's being patient now. Rather than speaking out of turn, he's waiting to be called upon. Let's see. Wes, ever the banker, calculates in his head. Okay. Supreme Keeper Sailor's forced to read Wes's mind. Yeah, because it's not really a good emote if you're... Not really a good emote if you're telling us what you're thinking. You're not supposed to tell us what you're thinking, only what you're doing. Sounds like a good deal, says Wes. Now, what does Hido want to say? Go on and speak it, brother. However, for you a suggestion. 3 quick people speaking in quick succession. Only one has the floor. For your suggestion, will the tools that we need for farming be supplied? Yeah, they would need plenty of hoes. Let's see. Bastion sells the tools for a reasonable price. It sells wooden tools at 15 a pop, I believe. 15 vire per tool. You may stock up on tools as you pass to and fro. Of course, because you have to stop at Bastion. Considering Triviosa's to the west, Lyradel's to the east, Bastion's right smack dab in between them, and the airships only go back and forth from Bastion. They don't go from city to city. They only go to and from Bastion. Yes, No Crow says a man can acquire his own tools. I like No Crow. He's very nice, very humble, and seems to be very wise. But if I may, we would need close to 3 dozen to farm all that wheat.
We need so
3 dozen, you say? Sitting much wheat. A little bit of disbelief. It seems, yeah. Worse than I thought. There we go. Now that was a proper whisper. See, if we're talking wooden hose, then yes, they break easily. As Master No Crow said, you can acquire your own tools. A man does not require so much. Our herbalist and farm folk are more resourceful than that. Their wheat farm, if massive, I believe he meant to say is massive. Permission to speak, Supreme Oathkeeper. Let's see. No Crow's continuing on still. Man will see to it that our farmers are equipped. Wes is saying they have plenty of wood and a capable carpenter. And it seems he beat Red Sky to the punch on that one. So you're saying you will supply wooden hose? Yes, they can provide you with your tools. No, I'm not saying that. Not saying that they'll supply wooden hose, but that they can provide you with tools. Please don't say for a price. Please do not say for a price. He really will be trying to get everything all at once. Buy from them or trade. Let's see. Let's see, what do I want to say? You need their farmers to tend your fields, but will not give them the tools to do it. There we go. Now, I can't type and look at the screen at the same time, so I kind of fell behind on what they're saying here. Man has spoken his words on the tool situation. That is enough. Thank you, Master No Crow. If the matter pertaining to distribution of weeds are settled, Supreme Oathkeeper, I have a matter that I wish to come forth to discuss. Yeah. Oops. There we go. Disturbing trends been forming recently in the lands of Terrangale. What trend is this? Because I have no idea what you're talking about here. Since the moment that you appointed me as guardian of Terrangale, I have scouted the lands and made observations as to our safety. Uh-huh. What about it?